Hello everyone, I'm bringing a video today looking at something which has cropped up briefly on the channel previously, first of all in an unboxing video and then as part of a recreation of kit of a member of the Volkspolizei Riot Baton, which I uploaded relatively recently, basically towards the very end of the existence of East Germany. And I thought it would be worth making a video here to have a look at this in a bit more detail. It won't be a particularly long video, there's a huge amount to talk about, but given it's showed up on the channel twice previously, not in any great detail, I thought it was worth making this video. So we're going to have a look at this in some detail now. So here it is, and this is a relatively long baton, as you can see. My understanding with this particular design were introduced in the 1980s as a result of observations of anti-riot procedures in other countries where the existing short batons had not been suitable, and therefore the DDR introduced this design of longer baton. This is made of a hard rubber. As you can see, there is some flex to it, there is some bend to it there, but it's made of a hard rubber. You can see it's a molded, one-piece molded design. You can see the mold line running all the way down there. The majority of the length of the baton is smooth, as you can see there, but the handle has a textured finish to it, and that's simply obviously achieved by having a different finish in the mold. And you also have ridges here to give you some grip, as you can see. An integral part of the molding is this piece here with a hole through it, which is intended to take this D-ring, and you can see the D-ring there, which appears to be chromed. And this simply attaches a piece of leather which forms a thong which passes around the wrist, so that when these are held, it passes around the wrist and it secures the baton when held in the hand like that, so it cannot easily be snatched away. That's the intention behind that. And this is just a very simple piece of knotted leather to form the wrist strap there, as you can see. Now, these were carried on the belt using a spring hook, snap hook and leather belt loop, which you can see here. And this will just about fit through the D-ring here, but with some difficulty. The D-ring is not really big enough to have the leather and this hook pass through it. So I've solved this problem by having a split ring, which this very neatly and easily clips through. Certainly in footage of these in use, in training that I've seen, it's very easy to remove from the spring clip. So I don't think the D-ring could have been used, or perhaps a larger D-ring was used on some examples of these. I don't know. The split ring is what allows me to use it and attach it easily from that spring hook there. You can see, as I say, that this, I think these were also used with radios, as we've seen in a recent video, but certainly used with the baton. And very simple design, as you can see there, and just on a leather belt loop. And these fit round the officer's belt, but the professional soldiers police belt, the brown leather. They will of course fit around the grey webbing belt as well if required. So just a spring hook on a belt loop there, as you can see, in order to carry these on the belt. So very, very simple, just a one-piece moulding with the D-ring, the leather wrist strap there. Pretty simple bit of kit, but I thought, as we'd seen this in the video talking about anti-riot kit that I uploaded recently in the very late days of the DDR, the very end of the DDR, transition over to the federal and the state police forces, I thought it'd be worth having a look at this in a little bit more detail and close up as we have it here. So you could see the design details, obviously the details of the moulding, the handle and the shape of this a bit more clearly. And as I say, if anyone has any more information, particularly regarding the use of a split ring here to attach it onto the hook for the belt loop, I'd be interested to know. As I say, this is the only way I can think of doing it that's easy to remove. As I say, you can just about get the hook through this D-ring, but it's a very, very tight fit and it's not easy to then draw this, essentially unclip it and use it. So I assume another ring was attached to allow for that, but very happy to be corrected on that. Anyone who has further information, I'd be interested to hear from you. That's a quick look at this East German Volkspolizei Riot Baton. So I hope you found it interesting looking at that. If you have found this interesting, you'd like to see more of this sort of thing, please do consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And whether you're newly subscribing or you've previously subscribed, please do make sure you hit the little bell, the notification button down below. That will of course alert you when I upload future videos. That's everything for this video, so until next time, bye for now.